So I was on a bus the other day and it was full of noises as usual, madness. And there were these different layers of sounds just building on top of each other. And everyone didn't blink an eye. They were just so used to it. And it was amazing to me because it was so loud. And I was thinking that it's actually similar to the madness in our own minds that we're just used to, that we don't blink an eye. So let me explain. So basically, let's see, the first kind of sounds that you would first notice is all the noises around, the traffic noises, you know, the autos, the animals, the people, cars, everything, the madness around, right? The whizzing by. And on top of that, the bus honk is like this crazy loud honk. And he would sometimes just keep his hand on the honk. So it's just like just really loud, extended craziness, and nobody would react. As if that wasn't enough, there'd be another layer of sound, which would be usually, and in my case, right next to me, there was this guy on his phone playing a video out loud, so not using his earphones. So, and it was really, really audible, which means that he had to have it even louder than the bus horn. So it's crazy if you think about it. Yeah, and everyone was just like, no one reacted to any of it. So how does this relate to the sounds in our minds? The traffic noise, I think of that as all the sort of unconscious thoughts that we have. Things that is just going on in the background all the time, you know? Something that conversation that happened, what do they think of you? Just, you know, some thing that you notice around you, just a lot of little things, nothing very nagging, but it's just sort of going on all the time, right? Maybe some comparisons, reflection, planning, something. And then if you, and then on top of that, the bus horn, I think of that as when we make those intentional conscious thoughts, like, you know, I've got to go in this direction, I've got to do X, Y, and Z, or, you know, I've really got to figure out something. So then you consciously put your mind to getting something done or figuring out something, right? So that's like the horn trying to get through the traffic. Then the funny thing, really, like this guy on the phone, like there's no need, right? And there he is making extra noise. To me, that is like when we pick up the cell phone and just kind of browse through on Facebook or email or messages, when really we're not looking for any particular message or trying to reach out to any particular person. We're just sort of like filling our heads with more information or just data, basically, what someone's up to, things like that, which really aren't necessary, right? Because our minds are already crammed. It's noisy in there. It's nice to kind of try to clear it out rather than kind of adding one more. So yeah, I just thought I'd share this kind of interesting thing that came to me because they're both kind of funny if you think about it. Yeah, so if you're in India and you're on the bus and you hear all this madness around you and layers of madness, maybe you'll think about the madness in the mind and at least not add an extra noise. Yeah, at least stay with what's there and not try to escape that, but go deeper into what's going on up there. Yeah. Let's take a deep breath together. Inhale, letting the abdomen rise, letting the chest rise and expand. And exhale, pulling the abdomen in and belly button towards the spine, letting the chest drop.